B's Comet 4BS were chartered by Cyprus Airways, Malta Airways and Transportes Aéreas Portugueses. 182. Channel Airways obtained 5 Comet 4BS from B in 1974 inclusive tour charters. 183. Dan Air bought all of the surviving flyable Comet 4S from the late 1960s into the 1970s. Some were for spares reclamation, but most were operated on carriers inclusive tour charters. A total of 48 Comets of all marks were acquired by the airline. 184. In military service, the United Kingdom's Royal Air Force was the largest operator, with 51 Squadron 1958, 1975, Comet C2, 2R, 192 Squadron 1957, 1958, Comet C2, 2R, 216 Squadron 1956, 1975, Comet C2 and C4, and the Royal Aircraft Establishment using the aircraft. 111, 185. The Royal Canadian Air Force also operated Comet 1as, later retrofitted to 1XB, through its 412 Squadron from 1953 to 1963. 159. Accidents and incidents. The Comet was involved in 26 hull loss accidents, including 13 fatal crashes which resulted in 426 fatalities. 186. Pilot error was blamed for the type's first fatal accident, which occurred during takeoff at Karachi, Pakistan, on the 3rd of March 1953 and involved a Canadian Pacific Airlines Comet 1A.82. 3 fatal Comet 1 crashes due to structural problems, specifically balk Flight 783 on the 2nd of May 1953, balk Flight 781 on the 10th of January 1954 and South African Airways Flight 201 on the 8th of April 1954, led to the grounding of the entire Comet fleet. After design modifications were implemented, Comet services resumed on October 4, 1958 with Comet 4S.82, 187. Comet 4 GAPDN crashed in the Spanish Montseny Range in July 1970 during a Dan Air flight. 186. Pilot error resulting in controlled flight into terrain was blamed for fatal Comet 4 accidents. An Aerolíneas Argentinas crash near Asunción, Paraguay, on the 27th of August 1959. Aerolíneas Argentinas Flight 322 at Campinas near São Paulo, Brazil, on 23 November 1961. United Arab Airlines Flight 869 in Thailand's Keoya Mountains on the 19th of July 1962, a Saudi Arabian government crash in the Italian Alps on the 20th of March 1963, and United Arab Airlines Flight 844 in Tripoli, Libya, on the 2nd of January 1971. 82. The Dan Air de Havilland Comet crash in Spain's Montseny Range on the 3rd of July 1970 was attributed to navigational errors by air traffic control and pilots. 188. Other fatal Comet 4 accidents included a British European Airways crash in Ankara, Turkey, following instrument failure on the 21st of December 1961, a United Arab Airlines Flight 869 crashed during inclement weather near Bombay, India, on the 28th of July 1963, and the terrorist bombing of Cyprus Airways Flight 284 off the Turkish coast on the 12th of October 1967. 82. 9 comets, including Comet 1S operated by Bork and Union Air and Right-Inder Transport and Comet 4s flown by Aerolíneas Argentinas, Dan Air, Malaysian Airlines and United Arab Airlines, were irreparably damaged during takeoff or landing accidents that were survived by all on board. 82. 186. A hangar fire damaged a Number 192 Squadron RAF Comet 2 are beyond repair on the 13th of September, 1957, and 3 Middle East Airlines Comet 4CS were destroyed by Israeli troops at Beirut, Lebanon, on the 28th of December 1968. 82 aircraft on display. Comet 1G Apis at the RAF Museum Cosford in Shropshire since retirement. 3 early generation Comet airframes have survived in museum collections. The only complete remaining Comet 1, a Comet 1 XB with the registration G Apis, the very last Comet 1 built, is displayed at the RAF Museum Cosford. 189. Though painted in Borg colors, it never flew for the airline, having been first delivered to Air France and then to the Ministry of Supply after conversion to 1XB standard winking sad smiley. 189. This aircraft also served with the RAF as X-Air Made 2-3. The sole surviving Comet fuselage with the original square-shaped windows, part of a Comet 1, a registered FBG-NX, has undergone restoration and is on display at the de Havilland Aircraft Museum in Hertfordshire, England. 190. A Comet C2 Sagittarius with serial XK699, later maintenance serial 7971M, was formerly on display at the gate of RAF Lineham in Wiltshire, England since 1987. 191. 192. In 2012, with the planned closure of RAF Lineham, the aircraft was slated to be dismantled and shipped to the RAF Museum Cosford, where it was to be reassembled for display. The move was cancelled due to the level of corrosion, and the majority of the airframe was scrapped in 2013. The cockpit section going to the Boscombe Down Aviation Collection at Old Sarum Airfield. 193. Comet 4 GAPDB outdoors at the Imperial War Museum, Duxford in Cambridgeshire. This aircraft was later painted in Borg's livery and placed inside the museum's airspace hold. 6 complete Comet 4s are housed in museum collections. The Imperial War Museum, Duxford, has a Comet 4 GAPDB, originally in Danair colours as part of its flight line display, and later in Borg livery at its airspace building. 194. A Comet 4B GAPYD is stored in a facility at the Science Museum at Raton in Wiltshire, England. 195. Comet 4CS are exhibited at the Flugausstellung Peter Jr. at Hermeskeil, Germany, GBD. 196. The Museum of Flight Restoration Center near Everett, Washington, N888WA, 181, and the National Museum of Flight near Edinburgh, Scotland, GBDX. 197. The last comet to fly, Comet 4C Canopus, XS2351, is kept in running condition at Bruntingthorpe Aerodrome, where fast taxi runs are regularly conducted. 198. Since the 2000s, several parties have proposed restoring Canopus, which is maintained by a staff of volunteers. 199. To airworthy, full of flight-capable condition. 147. The Bruntingthorpe Aerodrome also displays a related Hawker Siddeley Nimrod Mr. 2 aircraft. 199. Specifications. Comet 4B3 view schematic, front, side, and dorsal views. Comet 1-3 view in silhouette, no T differences in Comet 4 insert, reproduced in same scale. Variant, 200. Comet 1, Comet 2, Comet 3, Comet 4 cockpit crew 4, 2 pilots, flight engineer and radio operator /navigator, 201. Passengers 36 44, 15, 164, 58 76, 168, 56 81, 202, length 93 foot, 28 m, 162, 96 foot 1 in, 29.29 m, 162, 111 feet 6 in, 33.99 m, 168, 203, tail height 29 foot 6 in, 8.99 m, 203, wingspan 115 foot, 35 m, 203, 204, wing area 2,015 square feet, 187.2 square meters, 162, 2,121 square feet, 197.0 square meters, 203, aspect ratio 6.566.24 F oil NACA 63 a 116 mod route, NACA 63 a 112 mod tip, 205, NTO 110,000 pound, 50,000 kilograms, 162, 120,000 pound, 54,000 kilograms, 162. 150,000 pound, 68,000 kilograms, 162, 156,000 pound, 71,000 kilograms, 203, turbojets, X4, Halford H.2 Ghost 50 RR Avon MK503/504 RR Avon MK502/521 RR Avon MK524 unit thrust 5,000 lbf, 22 kN, 162, 7,000 lbf, 31 kN, 162, 10,000 lbf, 44 kN, 168, 10,500 lbf, 47 kN, 206, range 1,300 mi, 2,400 km, 70, 2,300 mi, 4,200 km, 204, 2,300 mi, 4,300 km, 207, 2,802 mi, 5,190 km, 201, cruising speed 400 kn, 740 km per hour, 162, 430 kn, 790 km per hour, 204, 450 kn, 840 km per hour, 204, 206. Cruise altitude 42,000 foot, 13,000 m, 162, 204, 45,000 foot, 14,000 m, 204, 42,000 foot, 13,000 m, 201. In popular culture. See also. Aviation Portal flag. United Kingdom Portal Arnold Alexander Hall. Seymour Collection, an aerophilically collection relating to the Comet in the British Library. Related development Hawker Siddeley Nimrod. Hawker Siddeley Nimrod R1. British Aerospace Nimrod AEW3. BAE Systems Nimrod MIA4. Aircraft of comparable role, configuration, and era. Boeing 707. Convair 990. Douglas DC-8. Tupolev Tu-104. Sudaviation Caravel. Related lists. List of civil aircraft. List of jet airliners. Reference.
Good. So that was the Comet. And now I will take a break, but I'll make a video about it in my language, Danish and English. But I'm sleepy today. I think I'm trying to do in my language Danish today. But I need a break, I need the bathroom, and I will go shopping a bit. So I will stop the video.